Hey world, welcome to the Ssip. I'm Dionna Renee. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about All-Star Weekend, like I promised you, Beyonce and her new show, lots of other shows that have been coming out and full of drama. I'm sipping a Cosmopolitan here at the Golden Bear. What are you sipping on?
Hold up.
Frank.
Headshot.
Frank.
Sit down.
Frank.
Stand up.
Frank.
Pass out.
Frank.
Wake up.
Frank.
Fade it.
Frank.
So up first, love and hip hop. I have to admit, I'm in love with all the ratchetness that goes on in this show. This show never ceases to amaze me. You can have your current girlfriend on the same show as a girl whose pants you're still trying to get in, and it's okay. The things people would do for money, I promise you. So Joe Budden's current girlfriend, 21 years old, is on this show, and his ex-girlfriend, Tahiri, is also on this show. So, you know, they show little spurts of the current girlfriend, but it just seems like Joe and Tahiri are trying to get a little bit closer than usual. But on the last episode, or last two episodes, they actually got into a really huge fight, and Joe Budden, with his crazy self, was saying, I don't even call her, talking about Tahiri. Okay, well, we all know, Joe, that you call Tahiri. The show is right there. Why you're even lying, I don't even know. But you're crazy anyways, because we see it on national television that you call this girl all the time. Get over yourself. Please, just get over yourself. Oh, okay, so L'Oreal. This is on the last episode. Super crazy. So there's this artist, rapper girl on there named L'Oreal, and her best friend was her manager, and she was all crying, talking about, oh my gosh, you know, like, you're really not into it like I'm into it, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, squash that. So her best friend comes out with this book, and it's a tell-all book. Mind you, this girl's not even cute. Rappers, I'm really upset of the amount of ugly women that you smash. I'm drinking to that. It's a shame. This girl isn't even cute, but whatever, for whatever reason, some rappers out there have been hitting that. I can't even be mad at her. Do your thing. So she comes out with this book, and at her book reading, her best friend's there, and she's like, yeah, you know, my best friend is one of your rappers. She's been there for me. That's my best friend. This, that, another. I'm gonna read you a portion of my book about my best friend. It starts off real good. She goes something along the lines of, oh, L'Oreal, my best friend, the rapper, she's so good, but I realize she has a lot of issues. Swerve. How does that go at a book reading about your best friend? You say all these good things about her, then you say she has issues, then you proceed to say how she sleeps with people and doesn't even get paid for it, and you just talk shit, crap, about your best friend while everyone is in the room and everyone's looking around like, I thought you said that was your best friend. How are you dogging her in the book? They get into this major fight at the end because the girl's like, well, how are you gonna be my best friend? Talking about me. The girl didn't even know that she was in her book, and not only did she know she was in her book, she didn't know all the nasty stuff she said about her in the book. You are not a really good friend. That is all I have to say. I'm drinking to that. So the next show I want to talk about is the Bad Girls Club. I thought this show was supposed to be about girls getting drunk, fighting. Now it's about girls teaming up with other girls, trying to kick people out the house. When did the Bad Girls Club become the game of Survivor? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because now everyone's just trying to survive and kick people out and do all these manipulative things to get people. That's not a bad girl. That is not a bad girl. And these bad girls, I don't even know. They're over here waking up in the morning training. If you gotta train in the morning, you are not a real bad girl. You just can't fight naturally. You're waking up, you're hitting the gym hella hard. You're trying to mentally prepare yourself, physically prepare yourself for a fight that you later get your ass beat. What's the point of all that training is what I'm trying to know. And Rocky, yes, I'm definitely talking about you. Yes, homegirl might have got kicked out, but you got your ass beat and your hair was like, yeah, you pulled out her weave or whatever, but all that training did not show. That's all I have to say. Bad girls, where are the real bad? And Paula, she's crazy. She's like I don't even know, the messiah of the house. She's like the mom trying to calm everyone down and say, no, you can't do this and you can't do that. And I'm just really confused as to, you know, what really is going on with that show. Like, I do want to thank Shannon for teaching me a few moves here and there. Next time I'm in a fight and the girl grabs my hair, I'm just gonna ram it right into them and not like pull away like most girls want to do. I learned that. Thanks, Shannon. Big ups to you. Moving on to the next show, which really wasn't a show, a documentary. Beyonce did her documentary, Life is But a Dream. And it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But there are still some things that are questionable. For instance, you know, like in your documentary, she talks about, oh, you know, like you shouldn't play with life and you shouldn't play with the fact that people have babies, and you know, yeah, it's hurtful to hear people say that I didn't carry my baby. Then you proceed to show yourself like with a little baby bump. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but when I eat good for Thanksgiving and I drink a lot, I can look like I'm 4 months pregnant too, because I'm fat and I'm bloated and I'm full. So what I'm saying to you is, you didn't really look like you were all that pregnant. You just look like an ordinary bloated person that might be full from alcohol and or food. And then there's like another portion when you're naked and you show a little bit of a bigger body. Okay, well, we didn't see your face. Who's to say that that was even you? I'm just saying, you know, there's all this controversy going on. At the end of the day, your baby is really cute. I appreciate your baby. She's adorable. And I appreciate your music, but it's okay if you didn't have your baby. We understand you had a miscarriage before, and maybe you wanted to be, you know, in really good health. And I'm sorry, I don't know any pregnant person that's gonna be having her Sasha Fierce performing. Because if I found out I was pregnant after losing a baby, more than likely I wouldn't be in no high heels, flinging my weave, and performing for millions of people. But hey, that's just me. Kim Kardashian. She is leaving the Kardashians. Who would have ever saw the day? I really don't think it's her talking. I think it's Kanye, myself personally. You know, he's a very private person, hence to Amber Rose and, you know, her being so secretive about their relationship after they broke up for a really long time. So I think it's just kind of like one of those things. She said that she's going to be doing the next season, and that's going to be her last season. She doesn't want her baby to be on TV. But you'd have sex on TV? Come on now, Kim. What sense does that really make? You don't want your kid on TV, but we've pretty much seen all of you, literally all of you, on film some kind of way. And now, you know, that you're pregnant, you don't want that part of your life. You know, it's okay. You don't want to show your Illuminati baby. Whatever. Like, I can care less about the Kardashians myself personally, but where's Rob at? I'm drinking to that. Rob, you look good. That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm saying. All-Star Weekend. Told you I'd talk about it. Everybody was on their P's and Q's. How boring. Like, how are you gonna have an All-Star Weekend and everyone is on their P's and Q's? Everyone. Like, I followed heck of people on Instagram to see like what the juicy gossip was, and I just missed out on tons of parties. That's really all I can say. Oh, well, okay, one person did not behave himself, which doesn't surprise me. No, it's not Chris Brown. It's Lil Wayne. He was not acting accordingly. Let's back up. So he was at a Miami Heat game, yelling obscenities. Supposedly he had got kicked out of the arena. He says he got kicked out. The NBA commissioners are saying he voluntarily left. Whatever the situation was, he ain't there. No, he wasn't at the game no longer, and all this big ramp is going on. So during All-Star Weekend, he's at a concert, and in the middle of the concert, he makes this huge announcement that he slept with Chris Bosh's wife. Whether it's true or whether it's not true, that's so not the point. Lil Wayne, just get your act together. I don't understand, why weren't you on your skateboard somewhere skating around in your little skinny ass jeans? Like, you actually went to a game. You have hella money. Just calm down. It ain't never that serious for you to be yelling obscenities in an arena like you lost your mind. And this isn't your first time doing it either. I've done my research. You did that Oklahoma game about a year or two ago. I know how you roll. Everyone, ban Lil Wayne from basketball games. That's all I'm saying. Just stick to you and your skateboard. Oh, Kevin Hart, really funny. Kyrie, I'm definitely looking for you. You are like the it person right now. You clearly won the three-point shootout. You beat so many people that everyone thought was gonna do so amazing, and you kind of just, you know, you're like the underdog a little bit. So kudos to you. Congratulations to Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa on their new little baby Sebastian. I do follow them all on Instagram. That's how I feel like, you know, we're all friends. We're homies. You might not follow me back. It's cool. My page ain't even private, so if ever you want to just check up on me, like I check up on you, you can do that. It's not private. Go ahead and like a picture or two. Like I said, no pictures of the baby has been posted yet. So I'm really anxious to see what their little bundle of joy looks like, because, you know, everybody wants to see that. Rihanna had a birthday. I believe it was last week, so happy belated birthday to her. She was in Hawaii with Chris Brown, who everyone knows that they're dating, but he made it a point to tell the whole world that they were dating, like we did not already know. So I'm pretty sure they will be having a little bundle of joy, because obviously, pretty sure Rihanna wants one. Jay-Z had one. Kanye is having one. So everyone in her little clique is having one. Some people are gonna say that, you know, Jay-Z does not like Rihanna dating Chris Brown, so he'll probably drop her from the team. I don't really think he's dumb like that. He's a businessman, and Rihanna is bringing in hella money for him, so I don't really see that happening in the near future. So I got on this week's episode of The Ssip. Next week I'll be at a different location, more information, straight up, no chaser. Adios.
Sit down. Stand up. Pass out. Wake up. Fade it. Fade it.